everybody, I'm Rachel from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I'm going to show you how to use this really cool tool called a Winderfull. And what we're going to do is basically take a hank of yarn here like this, and you put it up on the Swift over here, and then we're going to wind it onto one of these guys using your drill, and it ends up looking like this, which is really cool and really easy to just knit right off of. It won't roll away while you're working with it. So it's a really cool tool that we think knitters out there are really gonna love. So let's get to it. Okay, so in order to use the Winderfull, all you really need from home is your electric drill. And then you can get the spools and the bit from us either as a kit, where you get one bit and a couple spools, or you can buy the pieces separately as well. So once you've got your pieces, the first thing you need to do is attach the bit to the drill. So you do that with whatever method works for your drill. I'm gonna just put it in here and tighten that down. There we go. Give it a little tug, make sure it's nice and attached. And then once you do that, grab your spool, pull it open like that, and you can see it's got the mesh on it and the rubber band around the middle to hold it steady. And you want to slide that right onto the end of the bit. I like to push it down a little bit more than halfway because it feels like that keeps it secure. It won't come flying off or anything while you're doing the winding. And then once that's on there, your drill and your spool are ready to go. You just need to grab your yarn and get that attached. So you can see over here, I've got my skein on my Swift already. It's already ready to go. I've got my loose yarn here. And you're just gonna wrap this around and kind of secure it. What I did is I kind of just like put it underneath the rubber band a little bit to sort of hold it in place so that it wouldn't come undone. And then after you're ready to go, hold the drill up. I put a little tension on the yarn just for this beginning part because you want to make sure that it's not going to go flying. Whoops, and then I wrapped it the wrong way because, you know, I'm smart like that. There we go. So I got a couple little turns on it, put a little tension on it, keep it going nice and slow, and just get it started winding. So let me turn this way so you can see. And then I'm holding tension up above it with my hands, and I'm just kind of slowly walking it up and down the spool to sort of even out the yarn as it winds onto the spool. Okay, so we're getting to the end here, and gonna let this just do the last couple rotations. And then you kind of want to slow it down at the very end, and then you're done. And to pull it off the drill, you really just pull the spool off just like that. And you end up with it nice and neatly wound on your spool. You can easily work off of it. You can secure your end if you're not ready to start knitting with it right away. You just secure the end by wrapping it around, and then you kind of push in on the mesh and pull your yarn around. If you're a sewer, you know what I'm talking about, where you do that on your bobbins. And that locks that yarn in so that it won't go flying off and get tangled. And then when you're working with the yarn, you have a couple options which are really neat. You can keep it secured inside of a bag or something, and it'll just unroll as you're working, like really smoothly and easily. Or if you want to like sit next to you on the couch or on the table, then you can work off of it just like that. Really a neat little device to knit or crochet or craft whatever you're doing right off of. So that is how you use the Winderfull.